Ethical education, leadership in turbulent times. Resolving moral dilemmas. Shapiro and Gross, 2013. The processes and techniques to become a well-rounded and effective educational leader. Not just problems, but finding true solutions. Standard 5 of the Educational Leadership Policy Standards. An education leader promotes the success of every student by acting with integrity, fairness, and an ethical manner. Ethics involves knowing every factor and consideration and weighing them. This process has the ability to be very unclear, challenging, marred with professionalism, and at times very personal. Ethics encompasses conscious choice, honor, value, integrity, moral principles, honesty, right, fairness, responsibility. Multiple ethical paradigms. The ethic of justice. The ethics of justice deals with laws, rights, and policies and is part of a liberal democratic tradition. Delgado, 1995. Within that ethic, there could be the more open thoughts of fairness, liberty, and responsibility. This ideal allows us to follow legally and responsibly guidelines set out for us. The ethic of critique. The ethic of critique is a paradigm that is very open and challenging. This ethic opens at decisions and concepts and debates them for common sense and validity in certain societies and social classes. The ethic of care. In this ethic, the concept of what is morally correct come into play. Paralleling the morality is the development of relationships and true links that lead to understanding. The dilemma between doing what you want and care for as opposed to what a rational mind figures out and decides. The ethic of profession. In this ethic, there is a major push for those entering the leadership roles within education to be aware and capable of having the correct outlook, background, and understanding to deal with all areas within their profession to make morally correct decisions. The examination between a leader's professional ethics as compared to and contrast of what they believe personally ethics-wise can be most daunting and possibly troubling to analyze. Paradigm relation. All of the paradigms, in some form or manner, are connected or intertwined to have effects on each other both logically and rationally. We must make a choice of which of the paradigms to draw from. Also, we must make the decision of how to incorporate multiple paradigms together for the best ethical decision-making process. Ethic of care, ethic of profession, ethic of justice, ethic of critique, and how they intertwined with each other. Turbulence theory and its parts. There were many issues in education today, and those turbulent times can be divided into 4 levels of identification and severity. Those levels are light turbulence, moderate turbulence, severe turbulence, and extreme turbulence. These all have distinctive attributes, but also can be very closely connected to each other. By analyzing and breaking down each of these levels, a leader must decide to act swiftly or wait, while also determining a plan of action and who will be involved. Levels of turbulence. Light turbulence. A problem that is not crucial and does not take away from the day-to-day flows in educational environment. When confronted, both sides try to come to a resolution. Moderate turbulence. An issue that is generally known by a large group and where the root of the problem can definitely be pinpointed. An agreement is achieved based on positive consideration for all involved. Severe turbulence. It becomes a more important issue or crisis and is known by all, including those in the community. The recourses involved in this turbulent time could be rebellion. There's a conflict from at least two sides that is becoming extreme. Extreme turbulence. There is a broken aspect of the system, and this interferes with school function. A separation has occurred, and neither side will give in. This is problematic for the district. Incorporating multiple paradigms and turbulence theory as whole combined process. Number one, what is the severity of the problem or situation that has arose? Number two, which of the ethical paradigms will help make the most informed and productive decision? Number three, when a decision is made in reference to which ethical paradigm to use, how will this affect the turbulence level? This process and thinking may go on multiple times until the situation is totally resolved or a conclusion can be seen in the future. Leaders, principals, and superintendents have final say in all matters as it relates to the school. These are not limited to the class anymore. Every aspect of the school and its functioning must be considered and dealt with.